G'day again. As I said the other day, one of the girls at work has got a Rottweiler and she's wanting me to make her a collar for him. She wanted studs and she wanted some decorative things, so she wanted something different though. So I've been sort of nothing around in my head, and I thought today what I'm thinking of doing is normally you get the collars and for the larger dogs, and they're about so thick, and they sort of taper down for the buckle to go under. She's also wanting a D shackle on the back, so because apparently he pulls really hard when they're walking. So I'm thinking the best way to do that is possibly have a strap which is the right length, you know, just sort of this sort of length, width, normal strap, and then have another piece underneath to make the broad part of the collar, sort of like that. And then that way I can actually, put his name on a portion of it, have the D shackle underneath the middle part, and then I've got all this on the side here for decorating. I can do some tooling, I can do some studs. You wanted some spikes, like in a normal dog's collar. I'm actually playing with the idea. Black I felt was a bit boring, so being a Rottweiler, he's black with that orange muzzle and things, and I thought maybe a mahogany or an oxblood colour would look nice on him as well. So thinking about colours and things, I went and actually thought oxblood might be best with gold. So I went and got some gold fittings, gold D-ring, and a gold keeper there, and I've ordered some gold studs as well. So I'm thinking the oxblood and the gold will hopefully look good together. So probably the first thing I need to do is cut some strap. She sent me some measurements, and it was about 570 mil long. What's that? 25 inches, I don't know. So I'm thinking I need a strap, and I've been playing around with this buckle. So obviously this is about the right size for the strap I need. I don't have any long pieces of strap that width, so I'm going to have to go and cut some. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you a strap cutting device. So basically it's a contraption there. You've got some measurements along this side, and you set up the width. So I've actually measured this piece of leather, and it's about 1 1/8 inches. So I've set up 1 1/8 inches on the guide, and the idea is you've got a large piece of the side of leather or what have you. Obviously you've got to have a straight edge to pull along, and then basically you push the leather up into the gap, make it starts. You see it's actually got a razor blade running through the middle here. You sort of pull it through, keeping along the seams, and it actually cuts a strap the right length, the right width through the machine. So as I said, I've got all that set up at 1 1/8. So what I might do is, I've got a large piece of leather outside, because not much room here. We'll go and see if I can cut some straps, and I'm thinking, if it's about 25-26 inches, that was for the collar length you gave me, but I also need some to fold over the buckle and taper out the end as well, because it's going to be a normal buckle. So I thought maybe 27-28 inches would be the length. So I've got a bit to fold over and a tongue. So let's go and see what we can do. Okay, so here we are. A makeshift bench. Piece of or side of leather, and pretty much it's got a flat side along here. Which I said before, for using this contraption, you probably need flat edge. And so we need a strap which is about 27 inches long. So I just bring this up a bit to make a mark. Normally the 27 inches long along this side. The 27's about here. Just make a little nick there, so I know where I'm. And then it's just a matter of grabbing the strap cutter, which again is set to 1 1/8 of an inch, and just basically feeding it in, making sure you're keeping the edge of the strap up against the wood, and then just a matter of running it through. Making sure you're keeping the edge of the leather up against the wood. And we're just past 27-inch mark. Just going to get something and cut that off, and there's our strap. Perfect size cut, and then we can start making the collar out of it. So let's go back inside and finish off. Okay, so now we've got our strap. Ends are a bit rough, so I'm just going to clean up the ends a little bit. Just get my set square there, and we know both sides of the strap are now straight, so I'm just going to cut them off so they're flat. Do the same at the other end. It's a bit munted as well, so we'll straighten that off. That one's not that bad actually, but we'll take it off. And actually, that's pretty good. I might leave that one. And then getting our buckle again, just making sure that it's going to fit through the buckle. And we'll work out how much of that's going to come back. Probably about that much. Just enough to put a couple of rivets in there and strap it down, and that leaves almost the right length for the collar itself. Obviously this end of the collar is going to be tapered off as an end, so let's find something to mark that out. I'm going to be not quite. Okay, so marking in the end, probably the easiest way to do that. I normally just draw measure the middle. We know it's 1 1/8 an inch. we'll just find the center point from there. Pen in my pocket. Let's get one. There you go. So we're just marking out the end here. Basically all I did was got my ruler and found the center of the thing, just measuring either side, draw a line, and then just from the tip just made a curve around either side, just so you had the normal ending there. Alright, so now we've got to sort of think about name, where the dog's name's going to go and all that sort of stuff. So put the buckle in this end, around about there. So we want to find the center mark basically. Originally she said it was only 57 centimeters the length of the collar she's using at the moment. So if I start up with a bit of a hangover at that end and go to 57, I want to actually leave a little bit of tail in there to come around. So you find my center spot there. So I've just cut out another thicker piece, 3 inches wide, which is going to be the main part of the collar. I did it outside. It took me a little while to get the right size and things like that. So I'm just going to clean it up at the moment. I was going to make it slightly wider. So that gives us the main part of the collar there. And then the strap itself, the buckle on it, my thinking is, will be sewn through the middle there. The D-shackle itself, we feed it on that end, find the centre, and we can have a D-shackle in the middle there as well, because he was asking for a D-shackle because he pulls a bit. So I'm thinking that's the best way to attach it. I can rivet that down either side, and then it gives me, put the name, the dog's name on in the middle strap here, and it gives me the sides here, as we said before, to decorate. And I mean, normally I would actually put his name right in the middle there, but because we've got the D-shackle there, I'm thinking of having Otti, the Rotti, or something along those lines, or Otti Chenet, or whatever his name is. So that's what the basic concept is at the moment. Thinking. So all I want to do now is sort of clean up these corners, make them a little bit more rounded so it's not flat. To do that I want to find the centre. You can see there's quite a few lines on here at the moment because it took me a while to work out exactly what I was going to do. So they're 3 inches wide, so obviously 1.5. We'll go a different colour. That one will do. There we go. A nice white pen. Can't mistake that. So if we go 1.5, centres there. One, centres there. And so I've got the centre there. I was thinking maybe this little, it's got a nice rounded edge on it, so if I put that in the centre and just use that as a template, it just rounds off the end nicely. but not too sharply. And do the same the other end. Sort of just gives you a bit of a rounded end there. So get my shears and just clean that up a bit. Same with the other end. This here looks a bit better actually, but once I've cleaned up the edges and things, it'll be fine. Alright, so that sort of gives you the rounded piece in the middle. You can find the centre. The easiest way to find the centre is halfway between two ends, so it's folded in half. We've sort of got the centre there, about here. So that's where my will go. And leaves a piece here for Otti's name. So maybe we should start with Otti's name. I'll put that in there, and then I can think about other decorations, because obviously just plain leather is a bit boring. Yes, it's going to have studs in it, but best thing would be if I could find a design that I can incorporate the studs into. So maybe that's what I should do next. I'm going to have a look and see if I can find a design I can carve in there, which is going to complement the stud. So give me a few minutes, I'll go have a look, see what patterns I do have, and see if anything fits.